Good morning and welcome to the Wednesday morning Be the Light meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen and I'm sitting here in my office in Olympia, Washington. It is a rainy day and we are in mid-January of 2020. I think I've started giving the dates because it's important to mark our progress and the composting of many elements of our social fabric, and then the emergence of many new things within us as we're accelerating this process of kind of redeeming a certain parallel reality on earth that is going to allow us to live and create together in peace, free of the infectious fear-based social realms. So that kind of put everything into context right there. And you've been working with me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm creating meditations and spaces for us to come back to our absolute knowing and truth. Truth is practically undiscernible now in the third dimension, the earth plane. It is pablum, carefully orchestrated, based on preset platforms. My father used to say, it's all going to be perception management. And we are absolutely there. We're past the point. We're in a preposterous zone of fake news, factual misrepresentation. And the sad thing is most people are gullible and buy it because a television program, the media, specific leaders hold a certain resonance that matches their fear. And if we are all here on earth as volunteers to explore our own spiritual journey, sometimes the things that are presented as truth and we embrace it help us get to the next step, and then we shed that as something that isn't true for us anymore. So what I'm seeing and what you're pricing is a multitude of choices, constant choices, and constant discernment. How many times have you been disappointed by a teacher, authority, your parents, a partner, by letting you down in how they hold the truth, or they misassign your truth and say that your truth isn't correct? So everything we do here on these meditations is to empower you to set up your own communication system and to trust your own discernment. And believe me, it's part of the maturation process. When we become older and wiser, we always say, oh, if only I'd known this when I was younger. But that's not how it's set up. However, many of the children now, based on the bigger plan for Earth, are coming in and they are so intelligent and so wise and so tied into what is right. What is the right thing to do? Maybe this whole idea of infinite, perfected, absolute truth is something man made up even to control other people. It might be easier to say, what is the most loving, most aligned thing for me to do right now that aligns with my feeling world? Forget the experts, the psychologists, to turn the other cheek or beat up the person that beat you. There is every possible way to bounce you around. And then there's family, church, partners to let you know what they want you to do and if you've made a wrong decision. But as we look through history and as you look around now, who do you truly respect and admire? It's the people who do the right thing. They discern and they hold a higher truth as if they are working with a higher source for higher good, even if it seems like a mistake at the time. You can respect them because they are doing it for what we call the right reasons, which usually have something to do with kindness, compassion, and justice, and fairness, and a sense of truth. So this meditation is going to be to help you come in a closer connection with this whole idea of truth. To me, truth is a feeling, it's a vibration of, for me, in this moment, for my highest good and those around me in this co-creation of whatever topic we're on, this is a very good choice. And it is a visceral knowing. It is a connection with your gut, your heart, and your soul where things line up. And let's do a meditation to strengthen that system. Or if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's activate it. So let's begin the meditation. It's always 3 easy steps to be the light process. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Excellent. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. It is almost humorous if it wasn't sad. About the talking heads now saying that other information is fake news and they hold the truth. So let's wipe all that confusion, all that drama, reality, TV business out of our systems as we say together. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We put our own physical body in what we call a whole line of balance. We remove every other book, speaker, person, other people's thoughts, and even your own thoughts now. We remove all of that and we come to a soft, focused attention right in the center of our own heart field. The place that does know. The place that oversees your path and your well-being. The part that says it's okay that truth has changed for you in the past. It's okay to forgive yourself or relieve any shame that you did believe people who ended up being false and fake and manipulative. You can let go all of that because that is part of the human journey. Congratulate yourself that you are here learning new tools of discernment. Take a deep breath and let all that gunk and junk just flow out of your physical body now. Take another deep breath and let all of that flow out permanently of your emotional body now. Let it all flow out of your mental body. Thoughts, thought constructs that become emotional foundations. We're just setting a fire to it. And the fire is our intention, our desire. Our desire is creating a fire to let all of these constructs go, because these are sticky constructs that don't allow the open, full comprehension of the bigger, overriding, best, highest truth for you in the moment. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And we ask and intend that you give up any idea that it is a struggle or it is difficult to get in touch with your actual, let's call it your inner compass, your inner discerning mechanism to help you guide your thoughts, your choices, and your actions, and your feeling world related to all of that. So take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And it is very easy to call in any spirit guides. These are the people that you pray to. It could be Jesus, Buddha, any beautiful high vibration being who is now out of a physical body, but has pretty much mastered all of this drama in one lifetime or another. And is there holding a very high vibration. They are a mentor, they are a teacher. But I'm also going to tell you, they're just one of the faces of Source. Today, we're going to call them in to support you as you climb up that ladder beyond all the faces and the chatter of the personalities, the other consciousnesses, the teachers, the guides, and you're going to go all the way to source yourself. You're going to go to the main school. And we are imagining that we are actually kind of opening up the top of our head because we're vertical. We're going up out into the universe. And we are finding source. Magnificent multitudes of intersecting movements, energies, colors, essences, a Godhead, a God, a being, a consciousness, which holds the energy of both feminine and masculine, if you care to imagine that. But just even as I'm saying this, I get a sense that I'm in that bubble now. And I have a sense that I am protected and that I can drink of this wisdom. It's almost like imagining you have the perfect father and mother right behind you, always telling you the very best, highest thing, saying, you know, the world is kind of dicey, and if you do this, if you go here, how many of us actually have that as true incarnated physical parents? Very little, because you choose parents that would teach you a lot. Again, this is theater, this is your school, this is your learning, so that you can transcend the human condition and be a leader for others to commune with the bubble of complete love. So that's all we're doing. We are merging with the bubble of love of our Creator. There are many doors, again, Jesus's stories, Buddha's teachings, all through history. There are different doors that resonate and help you feel comfortable with the door that you're going through. But today we're going straight up. We're sitting at the, call it anything, under the tree of a source, in the throne, right next to the throne of source. Whatever imagery helps you know and imagine that you are now communing with, almost in a visual prayer, the source of love, the full rainbow, nothing missing. I am home. I am safe. I have a family, a home, parents in this energy, in this essence, where I can always ask, what is the highest, best thing to do? Knowing sometimes the Creator will give you pictures that might make you uncomfortable. It's not like we're all going to dine at a big buffet instantly and have full abundance. No, there are certain things you have to learn, certain tickets to move through, certain old grudges to release and grease. So the important thing is to know that you are in process, and that in this realm, in this bubble of communing with Source, you can get the highest, best answer for you in this moment. And it might not be the highest, best answer that someone else would give somewhere else who holds the empirical truth from some book, some authority. They were all written by men too. So you have the power and responsibility to write your life, to make it right, to, what is the word when you write something? To write it, to write your story, to be this light, and to write it as you go, and know that other people are writing their own story as they go too. And as much as they try to tell you what the truth is, only in this bubble, communing what is your highest, best, and truth in that moment. So take a deep breath. And as I am speaking, I'm hoping that you are feeling and allowing, because we did a little emptying procedure, allowing yourself to fully fill with this delightful, enlightening, because it is full of light, a lightness, an airiness, So just allow yourself to feel and to absorb it and be saturated with this sense of levity and the truth pulsing through you as the Creator sees the actors on earth. Forgiving with compassion, allowing others their path. And imagine that if you are seeing all of life with the eyes of the Creator, now see yourself down there, stumbling, doing interesting things, creative things. And imagine that you're both places simultaneously. You're in your physical body, living your life, and you're also the Creator, observing, supporting, and loving. You are in this bubble in both places. Here, where the Creator resides, and down here in your earth life. You have a shaft of beautiful light, communion, and in this communication, you hook up your heart, your stomach, and your mind, and all that you are with the Creator's attitude, which is just to love everything. More love, more love. A higher vibration always goes in and furrows the field and takes out the weeds of fear. It's physics. It is a dominant force. But you must choose, commune with it, and allow it and become part of this bubble. So at this point in the meditation, it would be wonderful if you could go and lie down or take 5 to 10 minutes and let this energy permeate all the areas that have felt that it's been tough and have been contracting your physical body, and let this sense of emotional peace, this hammock of just resting for a few moments from life, TV, blah, 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 and just rest in this bubble. So before I say goodbye, we'll finish this meditation with the idea that you are put in a golden, resilient bubble around your energy field. And within this bubble, you are, again, you're just out like in your garden when you're digging down deep and you're getting the deep weeds and you're making everything fertile and ready for new growth and new planting, overseen and nourished by the warmth of this light coming from the Creator, of which you are now perfectly connected with. So thank you for joining me today for this Be the Light meditation. I'm Jan and can be found at soundandlighthealingarts.com. Thank you.